Listen, I know you're having a hard time getting to your scholar. That's cool. We got you covered here at Caps and Gowns TV. Let's go.
Some people are saying it right, but what I need you to I need you to believe it. I need you to internalize it. Try it again. I have. Now say it with some power. Say it like you got to say I have more power than fear.
Family, what's going on, everybody? I'm so excited and elated that you've joined us today for a brand new episode of the Parent Success Series of Caps and Gowns TV. That's right. We're providing inspiration and motivation in preparation for your next graduation. And no, you don't got to be enrolled in a classroom. You're already in the school of life. And we got to maximize that degree you're about to receive. So listen, today we're going to continue on with the Parent Success Series. I'm telling you, we've got value for you. So let's go ahead and get right into key number 1. You are a seed planter. You've got to know that by now they're developing a mind of their own. And yes, they will come to you for guidance. They will come to you for counsel. But this is a harsh reality. You cannot make them do anything. In my opinion, I would think that you probably want it that way, because you wouldn't want a 25, 35-year-old child coming to you still wanting you to make decisions for them. You want to prepare them for their future, right? In those moments where you feel like your child is not making the best decision, I need you to lean into becoming that seed planter that you've been for the past however many years. Continue to plant those seeds. Continue to advise them when you feel like they're not listening. Continue to lean into giving them that wise counsel when you feel like they're brushing you off. Don't even worry about that, because you're planting a seed. And here's the beautiful thing. Once a seed is planted, there's only one thing that can happen to that seed. It's going to grow. Now, whether or not it grows deep is going to be contingent on how you water that seed. It's going to be contingent on how you position that seed so it can get the right sunlight. Do you hear what I'm telling you? It's your responsibility to plant the seed, to water it and put it in the right position so it can get sunlight. And eventually it's going to grow. Does that make sense? I truly hope it does, but if it doesn't, do me a favor and chime in the comments below, and we'll get to it that way, all right? Let's go into key number 2. COVID-19 has changed the entire dynamics of education across the globe. We are never, ever going back to what we knew to be normal. This is the new normal, so you've got to embrace the new norms that come along with distance learning. I know you probably don't like it, but I need you to lean in and stop being afraid of the computer, y'all. I know it's unfamiliar to you. I know you're not as confident with it, but I'm telling you, if you get a little bit of practice in, eventually you're going to become more comfortable and you'll be able to navigate through the device. I don't want you to be afraid of that computer no more. I need you to lean into it. Don't let it conquer you. You conquer it. Because if you don't, you will continually be out of the loop. Some of those old ways of doing things are becoming obsolete. I need you to lean into this new way of technology. Of course, it's not flawless, but I'm telling you that this is going to be the way that's going to enhance, number 1, your relationship with your scholar. It's also going to enhance the relationship with your scholar's teacher, because you'll continually be in the loop and you won't have to worry about having to figure out what's going on from your scholar, that may not always want to be truthful. Now, again, there's no indictment to you or your baby, but I'm telling you this is going to enhance your relationship on all of those facets, and you'll continually be in the loop and not have to worry about not knowing what's going on. Which leads me into key number 3. I'm telling you, man, I need y'all to really get this today. Just yesterday, I was on a conversation with the local high school, and they were expressing to me some of the issues that they were having, and one of the things that they continue to express, especially for the older students, is that they're having a hard time with students being present in class. And what they were expressing to me is that they were seeing a decline in their students' attendance, right? In addition to that, they had expressed their concern with having their students actually being attentive during the lessons. This is why you need to know how to work the computer, so that you can make sure that they're actually doing what they're doing. I got a little brother in the 5th grade, and every time I see him, I ask him how he's doing. I ask him how his day was. I ask him how school was, and he tells me the same thing every single time. He said it was good, and I ask him, well, what does good mean? Now, I know how to use a computer, but I don't have access to his actual schooling. But what I would do is I would actually physically check to see if good really meant what he was telling me good was. Key number 3 is simply this. Make sure that they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. Sometimes you may need to actually check in with the teacher without the student having any knowledge of it. But again, You won't be able to do that if you don't know how to use the computer effectively. And here's another thing before I go, y'all. Make your scholars turn them cameras on, y'all. It's already hard enough trying to teach through a computer screen. Having that face-to-face interaction is going to enhance the overall learning experience. Listen, y'all, that's all we got for today, but I really want to hone in on this last point. It's so important that you don't just have the keys, but you actually use them. Be sure to implement those keys with your scholar so that you can see that improvement that you so desire. That's all we got for this week. I'm so grateful that you stuck it out to the end. Make sure that you tune in next week for a brand new episode of the Parent Success Series of Caps and Gowns TV, where we're providing inspiration and motivation in preparation for your next graduation. I love y'all so much. Y'all have an amazing week.